Welcome to Confessions of Being Fabulous, where we live, we learn, we grow. Today I wanted to do a quick video to talk about something that has happened to me in the past, 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. And it has to do with this channel. So I have been posting on here, I guess it's been about a year now. I have about 120 something videos, 121, maybe 22. And you know, the name of the game is consistency. So I'll admit I've not necessarily posted every single day in this year. Otherwise, I would have had more videos. But I have attempted to be consistent for the most part, like when you look at things from a longer point of view. And so anyway, for the first time, I actually had a video. I wouldn't say that it's gone viral, but it's certainly the most views I've ever had for a video. It's a short, and it's a short of me capturing this. And this was actually old. My son, he's 7 now. I think I could tell from where we are. We were living in New York at the time, so I think that means he had to be 5, which means this was like 2 years ago. Anyway, the video super quick. You could go and look for it. You'll see it. But it's basically us in the grocery store. I happen to turn on the camera. I notice that my son, I think, is eating an apple, or I notice he has something. I don't remember which right now, but I captured that. And then when my son turns around, it's confirmed, like, oh, great, he is eating this apple. And then I turn to the left, which is where he obviously got it from, from the pile of apples, which normally I would take the apple, put it in the basket, in the bag, whatever, weigh it. I would take on that responsibility as the adult. So I shared the video because in looking through some old videos the other night, I came across that one. And it was funny in the sense that you have this kid who basically, without me noticing, was able to that fast get a whole apple, actually go as far as to put it in his mouth and eat it. This happened quick because we're next to each other. So it's not like I was somewhere in aisle 7 and he's in aisle 14, like we were together. But anyway, all of this happened quick. If you have kids my age, if you're anything like me, your camera is always out. So it's not so much that you are, telling them to do crazy things, or kids just do crazy things. And if you happen to have your camera, you catch some of it. So anyway, that's what happened here. But this was the first time, one, that I had a video that has gotten this much attention. And then when I look at the comments, now, mind you, there are only 8 comments. There are over, at the time of me doing this video, there are over 8,000 views of this video. There's only 8 comments. So that's the other thing I want to talk about, how we tend to focus on, the small little percentage of negative things that may be happening. But these 8 people, I don't think all 8 are saying something negative, but I think the majority of the 8 are. And the comments are like, one person said something about put the camera down and train your animal. Like, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't expecting these kind of comments. And that's the thing. I wasn't expecting comments at all, because again, I'm growing this channel. This is a new channel. So I wasn't really sure if anybody would even see it. And then if they do, all right, maybe a few hundred. I've had some videos that hit 500, 600, 700 maybe, but 8,000 is new. So anyway, this video is about how we will oftentimes go through something and it's actually like a blessing, but because we're so focused on the little bit of negativity that we perceive, we can't be thankful and grateful for the blessing. Now, that's this side of the story. Let me tell you about this other side of the story. On the other side of the story, I'm going through all of these things right now in life to get some clarity around Confessions of Being Fabulous, because ultimately I have ideas for it being a book, it being an album. I sing as well. It being a seminar, it being a number of different things. But I would never advise anybody to start releasing all of this stuff if you are not crystal clear on your messaging. And when I say messaging, I mean, the sprinkle, the sauce, the spiciness that you are supposed to be adding to this world. And sometimes maybe it's apparent, sometimes it's not. But until you are crystal clear about what that sauce is, I don't suggest just, kind of putting any and everything out there. And so I've been going through some things quietly, to get the clarity that I need so that as I am continuing to do these videos, like I said, I have over 100 videos, but I allowed myself to kind of just throw stuff at the wall. But I did that knowing that there would come a point where we can't just throw stuff at the wall anymore. We got to actually be adding value to people's lives. We got to be saying intentional things that's going to touch somebody's soul, and that's what I'm all about. So anyway, as a result of this video, even though the negative comments have come, like I said, I have gotten attention, and I've gotten, I think from this one video, I think like maybe 14 new subscribers. Because I want to say before I posted the video, I feel like I was at like 54 or 55 subscribers. Yeah, that had to just be a few days ago. I had like 50 something subscribers. And then when I look tonight, I believe I'm at like 67 or 68, something like that. So it's almost like, all right, you could focus on the negative, but I just got finished saying, I literally just prayed a prayer, top of this week, like, all right, I'm ready to, really go to the next level with Confessions of Being Fabulous. I'm ready to produce content that can help somebody and add value to people's lives. I'm ready for people to actually know about my channel, because I never even officially had a launch. I just kind of did my own, launch of starting to post videos. But now I'm ready to turn over a new leaf and actually let people know, like, hey, I'm here, I exist, me. And so it's almost like this video, in a way, it's an answered prayer, because these people just came out of nowhere. Particularly the ones that subscribe, because if you subscribe, what that tells me is that you didn't just look at this one video and judge who I am as a person and a parent, and size up my whole situation. You probably looked at other videos, and those other videos made you say, she may actually have something that I need. She may actually be, whatever the reason might be. Maybe they find that I'm entertaining. Maybe they found a video and what I said was helpful. Whatever the case, the subscribers was literally an answered prayer, because I just said that I wanted to get ready to take this channel to the next level. So anyway, I just wanted to encourage you to not miss the blessing because you're focused on the other aspect of whatever the situation is that may not look like a blessing. It may look like a curse. It may look like a trial, a tribulation, but it definitely may not look like a blessing. But that doesn't mean that there isn't some sort of a blessing in the midst of whatever just happened. And I think this is a perfect example of that. So I'm also kind of glad that this happened early, because anyone who has gone on to have success online in particular, they all talk about people, unfortunately, just feeling like they can say whatever they want in the comments. And so you have to know how to certainly not let the comments of strangers affect you. You know who you are. I know who I am. I know it's not even about me just being a good mom. It's that some of the comments, like, you don't even understand the full scope of what was happening in that moment. Like, I'm not setting up a tripod and saying, all right, Nolan, go get an app. Like this, I just happened to catch it, literally. And this has been happening for years, because I have he's just now 7. So when you think about infants and toddlers, and they're always doing stuff. They're always busy. They're always into something. if you're a mom, you know this. If you're a dad, frankly, you know this. But I don't know. I guess some people, they're perfect or they've never gone through it. Or, you know, hey, if their kid happened to pick up an apple, I don't know, their kid would have known to not bite it. You know, I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking, but that's why I can't let it affect me. I can't let it affect whatever it is that, you know, is going on with my day. Like that shouldn't do anything to my disposition. So anyway, so I just wanted to basically kind of confess that video initially kind of caught me off guard, and I was just like, oh, these comments are not nice. But then I thought about it and I'm like, but you got 67 subscribers now. And that was like, okay, you're looking at this the wrong way. And so I shifted. So anyway, hopefully that helps someone. I don't know what I'm going to title this post/lesson. I got to think about it, but yeah, I got to think of something so that people actually watch this, because I think this is an important video. It happens all the time. We do it all the time. There's a blessing, bam, just thrown in our laps. But because it came with, you know, something that might look a little crippled, a little downtrodden, a little suspect, you know, we don't want to acknowledge the blessing as a blessing. We want to, you know, kind of downplay the blessing. So I was that person for a little bit. I confess, I was that person for a little bit, but, you know, we live, we learn, we grow. Confessions of being fabulous. I wish you lots of fun, laughter, abundance in your life. Good night.